You are now tuned into Radio Concuss.
PryorPrism. You are listening to Radio Con. What happens when you lost all of your matches? Light up fluids run dry. It's raining, you're cold. Wondering why you find yourself in this predicament. So pity isn't fixing it, so stop kicking sticks and leave
it to a city folk. We hit the thermostat. Every winter it gets cold, and now you don't know jack. So the spark is frigid, froze. Stones together make them clap. Glowing embers in the tinder bundle, turning bricks to stove.
Don't forget the top hole for the chimney. You'll get smoked out like some hickory dickory dock. Feed the burners, keep it burning. Heat is earned through earnest hard work, not preach a sermon, seek a foment, or speaking curses.
What's worse is these sticks don't seem to harness friction too well. I kinda think it's fruit still damp, but I can't tell. Let's assemble a bow drill, and if it fails, we can try to harness daylight through these spectacles.
Try not to move like a vegetable, but keep the beam of light in the same spot as hard as hell. When you're shivering, well, this might be your only shot. Keep the mind calm, breathe easy, don't give in to shock.
Make sure to make some char cloth from the camp from when the car stopped. A piece of fabric from your sleep will catch, and the arson flops.
Arson philosophy, solace I seek from the harness, heat of the hearth in him. Warm arteries
heartily pardon me, we need to block the wind until it's needed to reach the flames in the range of trim shrubs and leaves.
Collect debris, essentially insulation and isolation. Stick it fight to leave an imprint in the breeze.
Chop the weak trees into pieces, then we turn quick into ashes from the sun break through the glasses, cause someday it collapses. And no trafficking gases means no gasoline tragic. I strike anywhere matches right now, but then they pass tense. Saved by the glass lens, flames to warm my pack. Then we burn a torch to the ascent. A PryorPrism caption, you're too full from the snack bread. Fire isn't has been. Push the heat till past 10. Cold and froze, what happens then?
No time for haphazardous actions. Focus passions on safe and warmth. Each aspect is equally important. What good is frame if you can't sustain it? Make sure your arrangement of sticks forms a fetus, and the skeleton supported 3 times the refinement. Inside it hides a bundle of dried twigs and leaves and grasses that lights it, ignited by the cold that you captured and blown into fire. As if you were able to keep inspired with a deep desire for life.
Getting hot, it's getting hot. It's getting hot in here. You burned up all your clothes. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. It's getting hot in here. You burned up all your clothes. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. You burned up all your clothes.
DJ AV.
Fire and shit.
No dabble. Did you master mathematics just to master the planet? Look at the massive damages under your management. Manhandling who's the real savages. I'm just trying to eat. You steady building castles above average provincial avarice. Even from outer space, you can trace the details of the shadows, and they think it's astonishing. Think they need to be derailed.
Restore common sense.
So Mother Earth may be well and convalesce, but these ignoramuses ignore the consequences to the concentration campuses is coalesce. Sane in the membrane complex, Ozymandias. You work a 9 to 5 shift, you must feel a accomplished.
The fear stays afloat, drifting through the universe, suspect to the most. Abandoned ship for SOS a long time ago. We managed to be human in the boats that we row now.
I'm so sick of the sickle fist, I'm sick of the sickle fist, I'm sick of the sickle fist, I'm sick of the sickle fist.
I'm doing something about it, 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 I'm doing something. Fuck 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 it, I'm doing something.
I might go
psycho, but they grind me to the grave.
Fighting to maintain the right to enslave. It's like they feel no shame.
Surprised he has no name.
Lives are just gains and losses. A game where hostages equate to profits.
Manipulating visuals, mental mutilation. Manipulating visuals, mental mutilation. Manipulating, they manipulate you. Yeah. Let me take a minute, figure out what made him did it. Maybe skate up in it, sit around while they just fit it. Major pay to visit, get it out, no babysitting. The way I bang it is encrypt, walk, get speakers hitting, and tell them little children leave the computer alone. Unless they study your bioengineers and codes. The planet never knows, we're always dodging hurdles. Take advantage of the moment when the soil is fertile. Plant the GMOs, spray on the pesticides. Where'd all the bees go? Don't let them testify. Just like the mob, we hit them. Silent the best to witness. Violent the next to business isn't what the rest envision. Wiping out 90% of the population. Want it now like a revolution, cost inflation. Information age, making way for the automation. They keep buying it and denying till it's gone and wasted. A lot of patience, don't walk away and are amazing. A loss of patience, a monster waiting, a lot awaits you. They lock the game up, now the animals they aren't mating. Submitting gases in the atmosphere, the odds we're facing
are so low, but still we march on in the light of the sun.
Hey, PryorPrism, get 'em.
Are so low, but still we march on in the light of the sun.
In the light of the sun, we build it brick by brick. The world is sick.
PryorPrism.
Get weird with us.
Thirsty. When I said I was thirsty, it doesn't mean I want you to bring me a glass of water.
Doesn't?
If I'm thirsty, I don't want you to bring me a glass of water. I want you to sympathize. I want you to say, I too know what it feels like to be thirsty. Through sharing and understanding. I want you to connect with me.
Everything I touch remains broken. Every time I reach for you, it burns a candle wick instead of guiding me out here into the open. Seldom follow my instincts, but then we soak in. Someone somewhere is choking. I'm hoping they hold on. We're old kin, but to them this old fawn is made for children's lullabies, daydreams, and doggone we go gone into the astral like a black hole. This show must go on. Radio Concuss. Even after a billion snapshots, we grow fond of the memories and all the many ways to thank you. My sanctity is a daily reminder, a divine refiner, and a timeline provider. There's a sci-fi inside of her. I'm pulling it out. We're going the route she wanted to know about, the stars and constellations above the clouds. We journey to cosmos. Only interjecture has escaped us. The sky's no limit. Heaven thanks us for chipping away the pearly gates and burning the guest list. We built a better net. At a better twine, you want the best fish. Some of you were lazy fucks and reckless, interpreted as restless. We all must pay attention, but the tension is so suffocating. Stuck in this elevator, packaged in like sardines. I guess we're waiting to get our floor up, going to level 13. And I don't give a fuck if they don't have one here. I'm thirsty.
I'm thirsty. I see a serpent flirting with your worst dreams. Dehydrating, ransack the pantry, but it's all salties. Scurvy cursing screams leave lips cracking. Delirious, rock smashing, shots crashing. I've long since stopped asking for help. A sailor whose health's passing. Watch me wither away. Watch me wither away with a word. I'm thirsty. thirsty.
Watch me wither away, widower. Watch me wither away, widower. I'm thirsty, 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 so thirsty, 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 thirsty.
Everybody in the room has a glass of water. I'd love to have a sip.
Ha ha ha.
PryorPrism.
Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sick of the score, sad of the scores. Fidgeting your benefit, sympathy for sincerely yours. So hard to be at peace, but she just keeps on peripheries creeping into my mind. Rewind to time, anachronisms, mellifluous, acrimony, phony cronyism. Actively erodes the home and minstrel. Sneaking around with my ISIS. Eyes twitch the vanity crisis. Grimy. My heart is iced over. Winter holds the knife close. Focused on myopic issues. Emotional, operatic roller coaster. So I'm rationally irate. What? We need surgery. Cause all this bio built up is hurting me. Certainly you feel it too, huh? I know that you do.
1, 2.
Suddenly, subtle screen shuttle for forces. Scuttle horses, chorus forward seems to shine. Troubles in the forecast, foreshadowing a need to leave behind. But obsessive compulsive tendencies plus repressed emotions set the scene. Depression sets in with all the recollections. Spikes of desolation plus them sexless night skies.
Woman get ready to leave, you have an argument about the pussy, right? Oh, baby, please don't leave. Take the TV, but leave the pussy, please, 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 please.
Bye bye, farewell, arrivederci, aloha, mahalo. My heart is now hollow. Check, check. Ain't no party like a book burning party, cause she shook, leaning, hardly cracked a rib. You're feeling hooked the way I tightened up my leash. I'm saying peace to OE, got a Danish at the crib. Legs tighten around in my voice box, and important whenever it shows. Watching it pros whenever I float off. Get the close chop, get the old chop. Like it froze walk, caught and closed off. Drop the O's off, murder no chop. Seen them rope off. Slip into an area where there's no cars. Gears ain't turning, but I'm going to see the sermon. Still a vermin, slippery serpent, death merchant. Take a whole gallon of my blood, sell it off. Call it working. Third person on my resume, it's Henry J. Bourbon. Appetite for destruction supersedes me. My reputation as a young fellow of the drums seems so easy. Believe me, I know. Nothing of the sorts, cutting to the chords of fleeting mind blown. Every time the mic grips, feeling all lifeless, might just write a letter to my congressman, telling him all his accomplishments ain't conquering the continent. I'm honest when I say how far I went to carbon dense. The cardinal cleanse, embargo, bargain, basement bins, replacement lens, because
I know the dick was good to you. If it wasn't good, why was you hollering?
Graves33. This is that Earth Incorporated jam. Big up for the production on my mans over here. The Beat Wizard. Yo. I'm not exactly sure what's happening. Human parts is manufactured, wrapped in plastic for the packaging. Toxic spills is written off in taxes as an accident. The death toll averages is staggering. Imagine if the water that you drink is cancerous unless you're rich. When they upgrade your brain, it's downloaded to a disc. Get a different body for the weekend and then switch. And if you're out of credit chips, well then your life is at risk. With pollution in the mist, unless you're flying skyships. Overpopulation spiked to rise in violence, deafening silence. Radiation rise in the horizon. Oceans turn black on Poseidon's trident when the tides resided. Atmosphere stings when you blink your eyelids. Try this. Click the wrong button on something, catch a virus. Brainwash the lost, they got religion to a science. All holier than thou, they claim the devil's in defiance. Like eyes on your assignments. Closed circuit lenses in your iris and monitor center sensor compliance. You step out of line, you're met with lights and sirens. Snatched from the spot that you're stationed in. Stripped of your occupation. Monthly payments just to claim a nation as a legal location. Human rights pending application. Education is to be enjoyed in moderation. And entertainment came in pill form medications like yeah, that's that Earth Incorporated. Your status is derivative of the dividends that you're paying. In God we trust is printed on the paper, now it's sacred. You think your savings is safe in a bank and then they take it. Only worship is the purchase, isn't permanence on purpose when service in a person's central nervous serves a merchant. Corner the market and starve it until the demand is urgent. Inflate the rate by the weight to purchase services. Yeah, that was that Earth Incorporated. Yeah. No matter how much, not enough of a portion. Corporate greed's enormous to feed and leaving orphans. Illegal to breed, receive a mandatory abortion. It's unfortunate. Orders from a satellite in orbit, performed by a cyborg that's morbid. Enforced by force from a fortress that's forted. It's where the weapon stocks is hoarded. Computer system where it's all recorded, encrypted, distorted, compressed as a torrent to store it. Information's more important, check the coordinates. You can't meet in more than 3 in accordance with the ordinance. It's exorbitant, liquefying assets and absorbing it. Business takeover cause they ordered it, not based on if it's warranted. Just keep your eyes down and pay your mortgages. Draft a contract though they know you can't afford it. And live to be 40, now your house is getting boarded, can't stop it. Auction bought back by the bank at a profit. Like yeah, that's that Earth Incorporated. Your status is derivative of the dividends that you're making. Synthetic genetics that formulate your applications. Your only options is an office or a station, and the sole purpose is impertinence and permanence and turning citizens into servants, and their service is just the surface. Look beneath it, now you're swimming with the serpents. Independent thought is flawed, it's outlawed and deemed as subversive. Yeah, that's that Earth Incorporated.
PryorPrism. AV.
When the shit hits the fan, you know you gotta run.
PryorPrism. Radio Concuss.
Run to the hills, nah, I'ma take my time for reals. Cause when I get the fam safe, I'm gonna make a new plate from clay and plant seeds in the fields with open skies. It's a sight for sore eyes. Blinded by the city life, a fitting fight for landlords. They can't afford the camcord. My hands sore from counting all the cans stored. Single wave looking for the answer. Living's what I stand for, and if I have to drop the ham ore, I could leave this here life. Swoop my wife's son and strike. Into the wilderness we go like a starry stormy night. Close the cellar doors. Those that were hella poor now develop ores. Got a slow dripping reservoir in my engine core, eating kettle corn. And for this I have no metaphor. Extensive shelf life, belted a knife I use for leather pelts and breaking turtle shells, right? Smells like death in the outhouse. Harvesting crops the clouds found. Finally the crowd drowns. We bugged out, they bugged out. When we pieced out, bugged the fuck out. Took our fam and found a route. And it went.
The natural space is happy faces. Collapse the matrix and we're back to havens. Have to change the way we behaving for the bee's sake. House too. Honey, darling, forget the money. I'd rather spend time with you. Tender places, collect the fever view and the fungi. Snacking on some beaver stew or eating some sun-dried fruit leathers. Nothing could be better if I had my druthers. We'd be rolling around under covers warmed by your light flickers. Basking in a luminous night sky. Bright minds combined as the chakras align. Time slips into cycles. Repetition deepens connection. Still you feel the vibe flow through every vessel and intersection of your interstitial fluids. And we be preserving forage and making medicines for whatever might find its way to our forest den. Mother Earth is the best florist. Make the primal forces make you cherish life. No fluoride in the sea, bathe in the spring. Play with the kid.
Play with the kids and I don't know. Run to the hill.
We gotta
Radio Concuss. Run for your life. Run to the
Yeah.
Run for your lives. Run
to your love. Run for your life.
See the slide on my backhand. I'm a magician running everyone's wallet right through the ringer. Ain't no way to tell if we are running laps. And come closer, you can look below and see the telegraphic image. You don't want to see the slide on my backhand. I'm a magician running everyone's wallet right through the ringer. Ain't no way to tell if we are running laps. And check, yeah. Slip forth, north was the compass, true. Lest we follow ourselves to the beautiful garden. Tuxedo awaits you like you never lost touch. You still split the Dutch. Another harvest starting to be all kinds of garbage. Claiming they hard as cartilage, but they hard as starfish. His streams as starving artists. Cats turn 180 and drown regardless. Part of the volatile jaws of the crocodile, mouth of the offering cow of apocalypse. Crowd of the rocket ship. Navigate fates until we can dissipate. Not a minute left to wait while we stare at the shape of the maze and tip the obelisk like it was checkmate. Arrest rate made it seem like living life was a chess game. The pest stayed stuck in from her teeth, her breasts hang. Her friends blame you for the travesty. It fuels the stress, flames.
I peeped your fatal flaw 10,000 years ago. Settling farms, growing populations. Settling farms to feed growing populations. Settling farms, exponential equations, so the band never rounds again. Can't come full circle, fly off on a tangent. Eventually asymptotic, virtually vertical. Give you vertigo, falling down, golden spirals into black puddles, screaming Geronimo. Stop crashing vitals with volatile markets. Vile images go viral or wildcats sleep on park benches. This culture's lost complete sight of what must cycle. No compassion is granted for the suits of guilt. Drunk off denial of your legacy. By your brand heresies or corrupt the memory of your history. No imagination, cats is atheists, they can't make believe.
You don't wanna see the slide on my backhand. I'm a magician running everyone's wallet right through the ringer. Ain't no way to tell if we are running laps. And come closer, you can look below and see the telegraphic image. You don't wanna see the slide of my backhand. Like a magician running everyone's wallet right through the ringer. Ain't no way to tell if we are running laps. And come closer, you can look below and see the telegraphic image.
Yes. See the telegraphic images.
See the skirmishes?
Yeah.
See those images?
PryorPrism.
Portray you living this. Portray you living this.
Yeah. Radio Concuss. We are PryorPrism. Yeah. Yeah.
One take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of that good old. Rappers nowadays got it down, ass backwards, image over everything. Pop fly, they catch a verse. If you ask me, they only lack ability. When all that shit you're force fed, get rid of them, they're killing me.
Whatever.
I am smashing over MCs like a millipede. A million of Fugazis got the nerve to bring their misery.
Yeah, okay.
To the table, they call that shit rap now, huh? Half the shit they babble, mouth of ass clown. Back down, you're destructive to the spotlight. Should've never grabbed the microphone, that shit is not tight. And it's not right the way you lead them to the river where they don't know no better. Hunters by the window, they don't shiver beneath the coats of fur, have no issues, eat the gizzards and crawl around like lizards. It's the kids at work, we blame the young. Tip my hat backwards in a world that doesn't lack words. These artists still gon' call their label up like master. Are you there? Can you make me famous faster? They're like, yeah, sure. Your name is plastered all over the billboards. You got the love they kill for. These artists still gon' call their label up like master. Are you there? Can you make me famous faster? They're like, yeah, sure. Your name is plastered all over the billboards. You got the love they kill for. Just rap about the killing more.
I'm on a boat.
Or how you pop pills with whores. On the daily. Not even catching rabies. Or maybe.
You hating ass, crusty ass, old ass rappers can't handle the new flow. Status, jealousy, your belly's aching. With your tough acting, crusty ass, get something acting. Pterodactyls, your time is past, I'm dead from laughing. Quick to say class is a session, but look around, everything's collapsing. Lessons did you good, huh? Yeah. Guilty conscious assholes with porn creation. Crustaceans wrapped in cracker barrels, whining for attention. It's all satire though. Find the diamond in the rough. Everything that shines ain't gold. Silver liner notes, flow with balls. Avant-gardian, Galapagos artist, Gaussian balls. While you focused on the tail, I'm getting cornbread with that honey spread. Money's an illusion, you worship it though. I just make fun of the sipping lean in the coke. I don't care though, but I find the flow flows. It's the PryorPrism and I'm touching on my toe-toes. Not really though, got incisions in the lobotomy brain though. You can find the way that we just got this in stranglehold since
Rainbows.
PryorPrism. Radio Concuss.